You guys can hear me because the truck's kind of loud, but I bought the truck for $3,800. This is a 1984. You guys can go back and see the videos of when I bought it. I actually made a video of the day that I bought it. When I bought it, I did take it apart and all that because I wanted to do a full restoration. Not a detailed $50,000 restoration. I'm talking about a budget one that I can do myself, right? Because I mean, I'm not no professional. I'm not a mechanic or anything like that. So I was just kind of working on it on the weekends whenever I have time, stuff like that, you know. Alrighty, y'all. So to start off, I'm gonna show you guys the interior. This is the inside of my truck. So basically, when I got the truck, it was like completely, it was just disgusting in here. So the only thing that was actually good about it when I got it was that everything was pretty much intact. The whole door panels were pretty much good. The only thing that it was missing was these little caps right here. So I ended up buying all 4 of those, and I replaced this switch right here because it was just completely peeled, the chrome. I didn't do the other ones because they weren't that bad, as you can see. This one a little bit, but it's not too noticeable, so I just replaced this one. Luckily, the windows, I think only one of the windows worked, so I replaced the motor of, I believe, this door, the window motor. So that was probably like around 50 bucks. The switch was like around 15. These caps, all 4 of them, were probably like about 50-60 bucks. I did buy paint so I could repaint the whole entire interior, like these door panels and everything. I probably spent like about, just put 100 bucks on paint because I didn't buy the cheap paint. It was an actual paint from the LMC truck website that's supposed to be like this match to the original color. So I did do that. Little stuff like I bought the little dome piece. I also bought the light bulb for it because they didn't have that. The back, I actually need to clean this. I haven't cleaned it in a while. I did buy new speakers because they didn't have any speakers at all whatsoever. So I bought those speakers, that one right there. And as well as this one. I don't have the covers for them, but you can't really see them. I also bought the dash speakers because they didn't have, in this truck comes with the dash speakers because this one was a Silverado edition. Usually the trucks don't really come as fully loaded, but if you buy the Silverado edition, I think that's the most fully loaded that you can get in the C10 model. That's when, back then, when Silverado was not an actual model, it was just a trim. Nowadays most Chevy trucks with their Silverados, that's the actual model, but back then there was an actual trim, so that just meant that you got the fully loaded one, which comes with electric windows. It comes with the tilt steering wheel, see, with electric windows, electric locks. Trying to think what else. Obviously it came with the rate. Oh, it also came with heating and air conditioning. I've actually never ever turned this on. I'm actually scared to turn it on because I don't know if it's all dirty in there. I'm gonna do a video one day of turning this on because I've never ever touched it, but obviously it does not. I don't even think it's gonna turn on because I don't even think the air compressor now that's connected, so whatever's. It came with the dash speakers. This one actually came with the headliner, which is in actually good condition. I mean, I don't think this was original, I don't know, but I mean this thing's in really good shape, so I left that as is. I did buy, well, just in the speakers it was probably like around 150 or 200 bucks. The cover lay dash cover was 160, and it's just the top part that goes on it. Before putting this, I did actually try painting it and all that, but it just didn't come out that well, and I had to put something because it was super cracked. So I mean, I bought the cover lay dash cover, that was 160. I'm trying to see what else in here I bought. This, that I already had these, and these were in good shape too, so I just left these two. For some reason this one has a mirror and this one doesn't. What the heck? I don't remember if I put that mirror or no, I think it just came with it. Luckily it already came with the CD player. This thing, the Bluetooth doesn't work for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with this, so the only thing I could play is actual CDs. So this is where I bump all of my Chalinos and Beto Quintanillas and all that, all the good stuff, you know what I mean? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. What else? I'm trying to look at my list here, what else I did. Oh, I did put brand new carpet because when I got it, it had like a gray carpet and it was just all ripped and torn and ugly. So I did buy new carpet for it, and I bought a black one this time. I installed that. Everything I did myself, so I'm giving you guys the cost of how much it was to do it yourself, right? And again, like if I can do it, anybody can do it. Just look up videos on YouTube on how to do things and you'll figure it out. The main thing is you just got to have the energy and the desire to make things look nice, right? So I did buy the carpet. I think that was pretty expensive. I think I paid like about 200 bucks for it or something like that, which I also made a video about it. I bought the Husky Mat Covers, which was supposed to fit perfectly in here, but this one that you can see is bending up, just to keep my carpet clean. I think the Husky Mat Covers were like 80 or 90 bucks. I bought this little trim piece because it was missing it. The other ones have it. As you can see, these don't match. This one's more shinier, but that was probably like 15 bucks. I painted this with the same paint that I used to paint the actual plastic. That you could have also used it for carpet and all that. I mean, it's been fine. It doesn't stain your clothes or anything, and it's staying on pretty good. And the paint that was included with what I told you guys that I used for the interior, which was probably like about 100 bucks. I did buy a speed gauge, this one right here, because the one that I had didn't work and I thought it might have been that, so I replaced it, but it ended up not being that. It still didn't work, which I also tried to replace where this thing goes connected to the transmission, I believe. I forgot the name of the cable, but it also didn't fix it. So the speedometer actually doesn't work. All the other gauges work except for the speedometer. I also put brand new lights there so it can shine up better because they were all dead. I like this steering wheel. There's another reason why I liked it, because a lot of trucks, they ended up putting brand new different steering wheels and changing them up and changed a lot of stuff, and I like keeping a lot of my stuff stock. They just leaving that classic look. So I like how this steering wheel is still intact. It's actually in good shape too. Look at that. Alright. What else? I believe that's it for the interior. Alright, I believe that's it for the interior. Let's go to the outside. I can't remember. I'm sure I'm missing some stuff, but I just can't remember right now. So for the outside, obviously there was a time that I had the truck parked over there for a while, because that's when I was like painting it and all that. Which I should have probably washed the truck before I did this video, but oh well. I don't think I've ever washed this truck since I painted it. It's been a whole year. I mean, for the most part, it's always in the garage, and I hardly ever drive it. So, it doesn't really get dirty. Besides the little dust, see? Besides the dust that piles up in the garage. But anyways, from the outside, I did replace these mirrors. I actually still have the original ones, because what I noticed was that the original ones were actually metal and these are just cheap plastic ones, but the metal ones, they just weren't as shiny. Oh, actually, you know what? I think it's because I had broke the mirror on that side, so and that's why I ended up replacing it. And then I figured since I did one, I might as well just do both. These were cheap. I think these were only like about 50 bucks for both of them. I still have the old mirrors too. I'm saving them just in case. I haven't done anything to the front end. That's still been the same. I mean, these stuff are pretty expensive too, so it's also like the little hood ornament, which I like how this one still had it intact. Look at that. So it's not perfect, it's not the best, but I mean, still looks fine. I bought that little license plate for it. That was only like 10, 15 bucks, 20 bucks with the little rated thing. In painting the whole truck, I think I spent like about, I would say like about, let me see, I bought all the cans, and then you gotta buy like the tape and covering and all that. I would say I was probably like about another 100 bucks. 100 plus 50, yeah, like about another 100 bucks. I bought this little trim piece to put alongside the wheel well. You can see. I think those were also like about 60-70 bucks for all four of them. I think it makes a big difference. I bought these lights. Actually, I didn't buy those lights. Yeah, my bad. I didn't actually buy those lights. Those are the ones that actually came with. They did polish the chrome and all that. All the entire truck, the chrome pieces that you have, that you see, I actually polished all of them because some were looking pretty ugly. Like this thing was already on there. I polished that, I polished this, cleaned the bumpers, I did the whole front as well. So that was just a good cleaning that it needed. I tinted the front, the windows myself. That was probably like about another 50-60 bucks for all the tint. The wheels, I'm not gonna add that to the price because these are actually the wheels that I had on my OBS, as you can see over there. But I ended up swapping the wheels out, so I put the C10 wheels on that one, which I'm debating because I think I'm gonna end up switching them back. I just kind of want to see how it looks, but for some reason I just like how the OBS looks with those wheels, man. It just looks nice. But anyways, I love those wheels, the original stock ones, so I think I'm gonna end up putting them back. I'm trying to see if I can probably, I'm debating whether I should trade these because a lot of people actually like these wheels. I like them too, but for some reason I just like those classic rally wheels. So I'm debating whether I should trade them. A lot of people have been asking me, but there just hasn't been some good wheels to trade for. So we'll see. So I'm not adding that to the price. I bought these brand new. These were only like about 20-30 bucks. The bumpers were good. Tuggy was good. I painted the whole truck bed. I think that was like another 50-60 bucks to get it all painted. You guys can see the previous videos of how it looked before. This thing was trash, man. It was horrible. That was quite some work, having to sand everything off and painting it all and everything. This, I painted this. It might look from far, I don't know if it looks kind of like a chrome piece, I don't know, but this is actually paint, you guys. To see if you look closely, it's actually not perfect. So I ended up masking off everything and I painted this because this was all black. It was like a flat, nasty black, and I didn't like that. And for some reason I thought that this was chrome, but I don't know if it was just this that originally was chrome. Anyway, so I covered it all and I ended up painting it with the same color that I used to paint the wheels that are now on the OBS. I painted this and I painted this little piece just to kind of make it stand out a little bit. I think it made a big difference from having it just all black. I think that looks a little nicer. The Virgen de Guadalupe stickers, those were only like 10 bucks. I'm trying to see what else I got on it. I'm sure there's probably something else. I believe that's it, you guys. So that's pretty much how much my truck was. Like I said, out here in Cali, I know like in a lot of other places trucks might be cheaper, but out in Cali they're pretty expensive. And the good thing about this truck is it doesn't really have much rust. It has a little bit of surface rust here and there, like underneath, but nothing too bad compared to other trucks that I've seen. That's also because we're out here in Cali, so that's why too. I'm sure in other states where it snows and all that, it's probably worse, but we never got any snow, so we're good. But that's out here in Cali. I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully there was not much stuff that I missed. If there was, I apologize. If you guys have any questions about something in specific, you guys can leave a comment down below and I'll get to you guys and I'll answer whatever you guys need. But for now, thanks you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the like and subscribe button and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Like static goes.